Hello everyone. Sri Jawaharlal Darda Education Societies, Yavatmal Public School welcomes you to the digital world. Welcome to YouTube channel YPS Back to Class. Please like and share our videos and subscribe the channel.
Hello everyone, I am Umakant Thode from Yavatmal Public School. Through this video, I am going to explain the concept of direct indirect speech. These are the series of videos where I am going to make the concept of direct indirect speech clear to you. This video will be helpful for the students of standard 6 to 10th. So it is the first video of the series where basic rules of direct indirect speech are explained. So let's have a look. Now initially we will see the definition of direct speech and indirect speech. So firstly, direct speech, okay? When anything which is spoken or written by somebody is written or presented as it is in the same manner to third person, then it is called as direct speech. So I hope definition is clear. See the example. She said, I am very happy here. Now here the double quotation mark, that is the reported speech. In coming slides we are going to see about it. Then next, that is indirect speech. Indirect speech, when anything which is spoken or written by somebody is written or presented by you in your own words to the third person, then it will be called as indirect speech. Same example, see how the changes take place. She said that she was very happy there. So we have seen the definition of direct and indirect speech. You might have noticed that certain changes took place in a sentence while writing it into indirect. So which types of changes takes place? Let's have a look. Now see here, as per the table you can see narration, direct and indirect both. This is called as the reporting verb. Said is the reporting verb. It is the subject of reporting verb. Conjunction, here there is no conjunction in direct speech, that's why only comma. Here in indirect, that is used. Reported speech, it is in double quotation mark, and all the changes take place here only. I am happy here, it becomes she was happy there. I change into she, am into was, here into there. How these changes takes place? Let's see. So changes made in a sentence while changing from direct to indirect speech. So first one, in the above sentence we have seen that is used as conjunction and comma is removed. Okay. Then subject of reporting verb is changed from I to she. Tense of the reporting verb is changed from simple present to simple past. Am become was. The word indicating position or place, that is here, is changed into there. Then see the rules for changing the sentence from direct to indirect speech. If the reporting verb is in the past, that is said, then following changes are made into the tense of reported speech. So which types of changes takes place? Let's see. So see here, through the table it is made clear. If simple present is used in reported speech, it change into simple past. Present continuous change into past continuous. Present perfect into past perfect. Present perfect continuous into past perfect continuous. Simple past change into past perfect. Past continuous change into past perfect continuous. And past perfect and past perfect continuous, there is no change while changing it into indirect. Then second rule, If following auxiliary verbs are used, auxiliary verbs you know very well. If these are used in direct speech, they change into following way while changing it into indirect. How they change? Let's have a look. If is or am are used, it will change into was. Are change into were. Has or have change into had. Can into could. Do or does, very important, change into did. Must remains same, and will or shall it change into would. Then rule third, following changes are made into the subject of reported speech while changing it from direct to indirect. How? If I is there, it will change into he or she as per the reference. Then my change into his or her. Our change into their. We change into they. It change into that. Then fourth rule, words expressing nearness in time and place are generally changed into words expressing distance. See, this change into that, these becomes those. Here change into there. In the given example also we have seen it. Now change into then. Thus change into so. Today change into that day. Tonight, that night. Tomorrow, the next day, or the following day, yesterday, the previous day, or the day before. In this way you have to make the necessary changes as per the given table. So we have seen all the rules. Now we will see example one after the other. So firstly we will go through the simple present tense. Now see the example. He said. Who is the speaker? He. What he said? I am ready now. It is in direct speech. Now this I stands for he. So he said that. As a conjunction we have to use that. I stands for he, and that's why I will change into he. Simple present we have seen just now, it changed into simple past, and that's why am will change into was. He was ready, now will change into then. My father said, I do my work. Again my father means main, so I stands for the father, and that's why my father said that. He, okay, do will change into did, my will change into his work. So my father said that he did his work. Then third example, they said that. They means more than one. We help our friends. We stand for they. Our, whose friend? Their help, their friends. So they said that they help their friends. And last example, Raj and his friend said we do our work on time. Raj and his friend means plural, two people. Raj and his friend said that they did their work on time. So students, it was the first video of the series. You will get 4 to 5 such videos by which the concept of direct indirect will be clear. I request you to share this video, subscribe our channel, press the like button. Thanks for watching the video.